Hello guys, good morning. So today we'll be shelling our maize. So we need some good breakfast. We are plenty of us. So I want to remove the groundnuts from the husks. These are the groundnuts that we harvested last time. So we only remove the groundnuts from the husk, what we are using only, and then the rest, that's how I store it. I just store my groundnuts with the husks so that they stay longer. When you store it with, when you've removed the groundnuts, they are going to stay, the weevils tend to attack them very fast. So we just store it in big buckets, so that's another easier trick of storing your cereal. If you have large buckets that have good lids, you can always store your cereals and they stay there for longer without even putting the pesticides. And nothing goes to waste here, so the remaining husks we always use it for so traditionally here, when you want to plant now the groundnuts again, you can throw the husks on the road so that people can step on them, and then people believe that you are going to have a bumper harvest after doing that. But for me here, I use it to make compost manure. So I always dump them in my compost pit so that they can rot and create some good compost manure. I know people who have oven prefer just cooking their groundnuts or in the oven, just sprinkling it with salt when you've washed it, and then put it in the oven, then turn it, and then that is it. But there's nothing good like just turning your groundnuts. The good thing about when you just want to feel that you've cooked groundnuts, I always just love cooking it the traditional way or the natural way of just putting in the fire and then putting some salt and then roast it just directly. And the secret to it is just low heat, and then you keep on turning until you feel like they have started like popping, removing some lighter sound in the pan, and they'll now be ready. And this is just the same way I make my peanut butter. You roast your groundnut completely until it is fully roasted, and then you can now blend it or grind it if you have a grinder. So we'll also add on our pancake for our breakfast. So we'll take groundnuts with the pancakes. So pancake batter, I always make it with flour, some cooking oil, eggs, milk, and baking powder. So I've also added some cocoa powder just to give it some a taste in it. So I love large pancakes so that when one picks one, they'll not claim that they have not eaten enough. So that's the reason why I make larger pancakes, especially if we are a little bit many. So today we are a family of 7. So That's why I'm making larger pancakes and a lot of them. So let's get back to the main business of today. So our maize, what they are doing is putting the maize, the good maize, in sacks. We had removed the ones that are rotten, so we are putting the good maize, and then we put them in sacks so that when they start shelling, it will be easier for them now to lifting it up and putting in the machine. That's what we are doing, sorting and then putting them in the sacks.
Kwa sababu ukiajilia pesa tena raha inakuwa mingi mpaka yani. Afadhali usiye mahali. Ukikoma leo utaendelea utakutia. Alikuwa kuna pesa. Mimi juzi ndio. Alipe tax. Mtu atatuona. Juzi nenda kuangalia status yangu ya KRA. Bwana niko na deni ya 322,000. Fika nikamwambia nyinyi. Wewe, mimi nilipa tax. Mjue vile mtafanya. 322,000. Sema sikia 6,000. Sio nyingine 22,000. Tangu 2010. Mimi ndio KRA na kabisa. Unatoka ndio maana alikuwa anataka hii email address, email number.
So for lunch, we're just having rice and beans, and also the guys who have done shelling for me, who did shelling for me, also they are having, we are giving them lunch. That's just how life in the village is. Anytime you have workers around, you just have, it's a norm here. We provide lunch for them, and some avocado from the farm. Even them, they have gone to look for some avocado in the farm. Anytime they come here, they just have to harvest some avocado for themselves. So this is what you have for lunch, and then we are going to remove all the cobs. We use that for fire, and then after we're done, we'll start doing winnowing. So here in the village, the maize cobs are used in so many ways. Some use them to make the bicarbonate soda ash, and some use for fire, and some just burn it and then they use it, that ash in their farm. So we use it in different ways. So you can just choose what you want to use it for. Because for me, I have bicarbonate soda ash from the beans husks, so I'm just going to use them for my fire. They cook really fast, especially if you want to cook things like githeri. They cook really fast, or beans. So the fundis spoiled my, we had a certain mesh that we used to help us in cleaning the maize and also beans. So the fundis or the masons destroyed it. So right now we just do winnowing the traditional way of just wind. Sometimes it's hard, especially if you have a lot of maize. For this year, we did not harvest that much. Last year we harvested like 8 bags. But for this year, the maize disappointed us, and we've only harvested two and a half bags of maize. But that will keep us through the year, so we do not have an issue with that. So after we are done with winnowing, we are going to let it dry for like 2 days so that it completely dries. Because here I do not use the pesticides. We always keep our maize in sacks that have like double polythene bags inside, and it prevents pests from surviving inside the bags. So that's another natural way of organic way of storing your maize. Another organic way of storing your maize, if you have large plastic tanks or plastic buckets, you can always store your maize or your cereals inside there. And you make sure when you just seal it, do not open it until when you start now using that maize. That's what we always do here.
Amegombana. Ati nimepea mtu wangu pesa. Nenda kuja na Crocs. Aina nunue nguo. Na socks. Na sweatpants. Ananunua sweatpants yenyewe babake hizi va. Mkubwa. Nenda gallery. Ndio mtu anataka kuongea kungara. Kama mjani mtoto huko. Alafu hizo ngoradi ukizipata wanazivunda na joke. Wakifunga hiyo ndio kwa freedom. Nakuja kujua. Nilikuwa mnaanza na watu kama wangu wako nilikuwa. Nilikuwa mnaanza na YouTube kila kitu sasa. Unatoka nje tu unasahau. Mimi nje zangu kwa tu. Mimi naona kama ni mambo ndio jibu hivi ni mambo. Leo nilikuwa naona asubuhi ila anaongea. Mimi ni kwa history. Mimi napenda history. Maji mimi sikufanya history. Mimi na tu concentrate kwa kitu. Mimi sikufanya history. Lakini tu ni vile tu zile kama invention na nafasi nyingine. Sikupenda history kwa sababu ya kitu nataka nijue babu ya math. Sasa niambia aje 10 things alafu nanipea mark ni 4. So una hustle la kuota. Yaani yule ni mkuu hiyo subject. Alafu tuko na madam wangu. Madam alikuwa wale walimu wamesoma mpaka wanapata time kibabiki ya zangu. So amefundisha watu akampo mpaka maanza kukuja na kwa play nyingi. Sasa anafundisha hapo anawaambia andikeni notes. Wale watu walikuwa hizo time wamesoma kama hiyo. Hiyo time mtemo kuna degree. Alafu alikuwa anamtaka kama master yake. Kutoka kama anaongea katika kama jina. Ndio kitabu hiyo hata kumtatii. Kwa kama mtapata. Alikuwa anaandika wanafunzi wao master yake. Ndio wanabidi wanafunzi huko. Ndio hiyo ndio. Hii documentation za Afrika ndio wanafanya. Wanakuja makanti zinaumia. Ni Afrika watu naumia kwa kila kitu yani.
So the maize is clean now, so it's time now to just dry it for 2 days and then we store it. So thank you so much for watching. If you have watched this video till the end, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time just clicking my videos and watching my videos all through the end. So thank you so much. I will see you in my next video. I hope in my next videos I'll be consistent enough, but we've been busy around here and also at work, but I'll also try as much as possible to update you. So thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. For now, it's bye bye.